Good afternoon. This morning, Ukrainian President Zelensky uh, addressed a joint session of Congress. In this session, he he talked about the need of more aid, both military and humanitarian aid, to Ukraine. He also uh, urged the creation of a no-fly zone. The Rogers administration will send the aid. However, we cannot set up a no-fly zone. And let me explain the rationale behind that, why we can't set up a no-fly zone. It quite simply, it risks a direct confrontation between the United States and Russia. I know there's been a lot of talk about just set up a no-fly zone. There's a little bit more that goes into that. To set up a no-fly zone, first of all, you have to knock out the ground defenses. That in itself is a direct contact and a direct interaction with Russia. This administration will not do that. However, this administration will go above and beyond to assist humanitarian in a humanitarian way, and also ensure that musicians and weapons are being sent to Ukraine as well. There's a simple solution to what is happening in Ukraine. And I've said this numerous times. The solution, quite simply, is a complete and unconditional withdrawal from Ukraine. I am encouraged by the continued peace talks that are happening between the two nations. However, there's still a lot of concern, and there's so much devastation going on in that country, so much devastation, and so it just needs to come to a stop. And there needs to be continued negotiation. I've always said this from the very beginning. I've always said that diplomacy is the best way to solve any kind of issue, especially in this situation where we have two superpowers that are actually really close at each other. We need to have diplomacy come in place because we do not want what the result would be of a direct conflict between the U.S. and Russia. We simply do not want that. So the aid, both humanitarian and military, as far as assistance, the Rogers administration will pledge that. But however, we cannot and will not put in a no-fly zone in Ukraine. Let me also make this clear that the Rogers administration will back the United States, NATO's allies. And let's again talk about Article 5 of the NATO Constitution that says attack on one is attack on all. So President Putin needs to be very careful about this and start withdrawing his troops from Ukraine and do not go any further. And we need to stop this and stop this now. Thank you all very much.